This is the BZ-75. It is a Tier 10 Chinese Heavy, which features a couple good things going for it. High alpha damage and speed, but only speed in certain situations. You see, the BZ-75 has rockets mounted on the back, and these rockets allow my build to go upwards of 57 kilometers per hour, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Without the rockets, you're not very fast. You only go at a top speed of around 39, which is actually pretty dang awful, especially when you realize the power to weight on this tank is pretty bad. The BZ-75 is one of those tanks that throws all of its money in the one pile, and you better hope that that pile helps you, because if it doesn't, you're going straight back to the garage. I like some of the things about this vehicle, and I absolutely hate some of the other things. Like, for example, the turret armor on this tank is kind of just a joke. Up against us, we have two 60 TPs in platoon. And the 60 TP is essentially a BZ-75 with the same HP, similar mobility, apart from the rockets, obviously. Except the difference is you don't have 3 hatches on the 60 TP. 3 very weak hatches that if you hit, you will pen every single time. The 60 TP has 1 small hatch. That is very troll to shoot at, and when you pair that with the fact the vehicle has decent gun depression at 8 degrees as well, I don't know, I always just beg the question, why would anybody ever want this tank when the 60 TP exists? You trade so much for those rockets, and I don't know, I just don't feel like it's worth it. But we're gonna see. We're gonna use these rockets to make our way as aggressive as possible into the front line. And I'm hoping that we can get away with some truly nasty maneuvers here. I love that this Shredder camo also makes the rockets green, which is freaking epic. The only problem with this rocket is that you can't turn, as we can see here. It literally makes it almost impossible to turn the tank. Alright, well, here we go again. Rocket boosting away. Honestly, that didn't even really help me much. We used 3 of our rockets, but that's fine. I'm literally just going to speed boost right over here. And the plan is that we can just kind of get over here without getting shot by any of the tank destroyers. That's the idea. Will it work? I have no clue. But I think it might. In fact, we're already over here. And we're in cover. So, yeah, it looks like the strategy did indeed work. We have the enemy 60 TP, side on. We actually also have the Hori. There you go. 630 damage into the Hori. Worked pretty effectively, if I say so. Now, is the 60 going to go for me? No, it doesn't look like it, but we do have the Char in the back, which is always quite nice. We are not running gun rammer, which means our DPM is going to be pretty eh. But what we do have is a lot of alpha damage, and the Hori is not fully upgraded, which means I will easily take a 500 damage trade to absolutely bonk that player. Alright, not too bad at all. I'm very tempted to just poke it again and clear the Hori. I don't think that's a bad trade. I'm just going to poke it a little bit wide like so. Oh boy. Alright, well, gonna... Oh, okay. 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 I have nothing else to say. We just bounced the Hori there, even though we shouldn't have, which is incredible, to be honest. Alright, well, guess that's my life. It's my fault. I snapped the shell like a monkey when I shouldn't have, but okay, we got the bounce from the Hori. I just don't understand why that bounced and the other one didn't, but wow. Permatracked, and we lost all of our health. Oof, oof, that's a bit of a salty moment there. What's a bit more of a salty moment is that our 60 TP refuses to help us here. It would be very nice to get a bit of support from a teammate, but yeah, that doesn't look like we're going to be getting it anytime soon. Okay. Well, we'll see. I'm just going to poke it, and not seen anybody there so far. Let's see if this Progetto decides to poke. Come on. Do it, you little stinker. He's very close to. We are not currently spotted, which is always nice. But I'm not going to do anything until this prog pokes. That's the thought process right now, at least. Come on, do it. There you go, 708 damage shell into his vehicle, obviously bringing him down a lot of HP, and giving us that big advantage that we do want. Alright, well that Progetto is probably going to wait for me, so I'm just going to back on up, and, well, let's poke it again. Doesn't look like they have any tanks in the back, interestingly enough. Okay, well, I'm just going to go for it. There you go. Another nice shot into the Progetto. 650 damage. Just like that, I don't think he's enjoying our company. Again, our 60's literally done nothing the entire game, which is pretty sad when you think about it. We got two 40-05s all the way in the back, and, well, one 40-05 got nuked. The other one just got hit for 750 by us, so we turned what was a pretty awful game, at least for me getting permatrack, to actually a surprisingly good one. Alright, well, we reload again. Will we be able to get any damage out? Well, the 60 TP is holding against my BZ-68 here. And what I'm hoping is that the 60 shoots the BZ, which he does. Then we can poke ourselves and miss the Progetto. That's a very sad shot, because that was a pretty easy one to hit if you ask me, but it obviously was not meant to be, as that shell missed. Alright, well, let's reload. The 60 gets absolutely bonked. And let's see. Let's see what happens here. I'm just going to wait. I mean, if that 60 shoots, there you go. Alright, let's see if we can get that Progetto. Nope, but that's fine. Alright, well, let me just move up a bit. Aim in, and there you go. Nice shot into that player. Now we back up before the enemy prog has the ability to hit me. Sweet. Well, we're up to 4,000 damage now, which is pretty good. The Progetto is 23 health, which means he's a one-shot, and that's pretty good stuff. Okay. Well, once again, we wait. Don't know if that 40-05 is going to get spotted or not. I guess we're going to see. Come on. Oh, there you go. 40-05 does get detected, and there you go. 626 damage shot. Nice. Pretty good stuff. We're up to 4,600 damage. I really thought this was going to be like an awful game, but we managed to turn it back. We're going to aim in right where that 40-05 was again. And there you go. Another shot. Never hurts. Okay. The 40-05 looked like he was going to poke it again, so I don't really see the downside of snapping it. Alright, let's see. I don't notice the 60 looking at me. Okay. We have a Stritzvon off to the side. Going to aim in on the Stritzvon. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a juicer there. We lit him on fire. I don't think he enjoyed that very much. That was a good half of that Stritzvon gone. Unfortunately, our teammate did die in the process, but yeah, I don't think he enjoyed that. Alright, I'm going to poke this. Oh, man, I hope that somebody kills the 60. I want to shoot that Stritzvon. That's who I really want to hit, but I don't want to waste my... Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him. Bro, this is so sad. Oh, well. Oh, now might be my chance. There you go. We lit him on fire again. Wow, unlucky from that Stritzvon, I'll tell you that. And there you go. I was willing to take the risk and see if we could get it out, which we did. We brought 6,500 HP off the enemy team so far, which is pretty dang good. And I'm not seeing much in terms of the 40-05s in the back. Okay. Well, let's move on up. Oh, God. Oh, back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay, we're alive. Holy. I did not think that Emil was going to poke me, and he did, which is very, very unfortunate for me. Well, it would have been unfortunate for me, but we're actually alive, so it's not unfortunate. Alright, 40-05 gets hit by the artillery. We are going to stick with AP ammunition for now. Okay, let's see if that 40-05 is going to get cleared. Aiming. Nice. It's obviously quite huge. Okay, I'm just going to go for it. I think it's worth it. There you go, 619. Sweet. I don't think that other 40-05's back there, but... Oh, rocket boosting, rocket boosting, rocket boosting. I'm not letting that Centurion hit me. This is where having those rockets is obviously nice, is being able to maneuver into a position where it might be a little hard for the enemy to hit you. Alright, let's move up a bit. And let's see. 60 TP is up here. And I'm going to move up, honestly. I'm going to load an HE shell. And I'm going to see if I can just get a shot right into this enemy 40-05. Do not care about the T-92. All I want to do is hit the 40-05. There you go. That's a dub and a half if you ask me. I don't even care that we died. That's all I wanted, because that was 8,000 damage. Plus we got some assistance. Wow. This game originally looked like it was going to be an absolute L. I mean, it looked like we weren't going to deal much damage. It looked like we weren't going to have too much fun because of that Progetto tracking us. But we were able to use our tank's alpha damage and overall trading capabilities to get good damage out. Well, there you have it. That was a pretty solid win. I'm glad that I YOLO'd that 40-5. The only thing I would have changed is I should have rammed him as well, but I wasn't in the right situation to. But if we had rammed him, it would have been probably an additional 300 damage. Yeah, we would have died, but we died either way, so it doesn't really matter. But wow, what an absolute farm and a half. 7,924 damage. I can't really say the rockets did all too much for us there, but what I can say is we farmed like crazy and brought back what looked to be quite an awful game. You know what the funniest part is? My build is not even running Rammer. There are so many people that are like, oh my god, you're not running Rammer? Oh my god, Rammer is the most important thing ever. And I'm like, is it really? Did I need Rammer in that game to deal 8,000 damage? No. And would Rammer have helped me in any one of those situations? Honestly, I don't think so. Rammer is not necessary in World of Tanks. Yes, on certain vehicles, like a Bliskavija, having that increased DPM is incredible. But on other tanks where you already have alpha and you need accuracy, having the strengths of your vehicles exemplified is much more important. And that is why the BZ felt so good that game. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this tank. I'm not going to do a second game because that was a crazy enough battle. I think we're going to end it off there. But yeah, what an insane game. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.